in boxing. Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, tomorrow is Ryan Garcia's and Luke Campbell's purse bid, and Eddie Hearn is seriously thinking about trying to, win the purse bid. So let's talk about it. That subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Anybody can, in boxing or any company, can bid on this purse bid and win the rights to this fight. So if Al wanted to, bid on the fight, Al can drag it to Showtime, Fox, FS1. If Eddie wanted to bid for the fight, he can drag it to a network he owns, which is obviously Sky in the Zone. Your TGB Promotions, Richard Schaefer's Ring Star, Main Event, Top Rank. If any of these guys wanted to bid on this fight and they win the purse bid, they can get the rights to this fight. Now, my whole thing is this. They had to bid a lot of money because it sounds like Ryan is asking for a lot of money. I think the rumor was he wanted $2 million to fight Jorge Linares. I don't even think somebody's going to bid $2 million for the purse bid. And if they bid $2 million and win the purse bid, then it's a situation where Ryan will get $1 million and Luke will get $1 million. They split it right down the middle. All right. I think all indications point that Ryan Garcia is pricing himself out this fight. I think most of the indications point to that he may, duck this fight unless the purse bid is a lot. Somebody come in and bid 3 million, where they both get 1.5. I don't really see him walking away from this fight, but it seemed that the deal was gonna get done at one point, and it was done. But I guess Ryan Garcia wanted more money than they was offering. So I don't know exactly what they was offering. I don't know exactly who he think he fighting. He think he fighting Floyd, Canelo, or something like that. Ryan is a prospect who's fighting for an interim title. All right. If you win this fight, then you can fight Tank or you can fight Devin Haney. You can make some good money fighting those guys. But I think the feeling is that Ryan is going to duck out after the purse bid unless somebody bids a monstrous amount of money on this fight. But Eddie Hearn said he would like to do this fight at the O2 with fans. So do you really believe that Ryan Garcia is going to go to London in Luke Campbell's backyard and fight him? All right. And apparently the UK is supposed to be having fans pretty soon at sporting events. So that's going to help as well too. But that also can kind of scare bidders away from bidding on the fight, because if there's no fans allowed in the stadium, then they take a loss on the live gate. So at the end of the day, just all indications are pointing that the purse bid is going to be pretty much too low for Ryan Garcia to want to take the fight. And I say that because there ain't no live gate. So whoever hold on to it, if you put it on and there ain't no gate, no concessions, no parking tickets, no nothing. You really taking a risk, So I don't think the purse bid is going to be too high. I think if anybody do win the purse bid, it's probably going to be Eddie Hearn, because apparently the UK should be allowing fans at some point to come on back in. So it will be probably limited capacity, 50% capacity. Not sure how much the O2 holds, but, I'm not mad at Eddie Hearn. I'm surprised he ain't trying to do it in his backyard, in the Slave Master headquarters. But at the same time, is Ryan Garcia gonna take less money to make the fight happen? Ryan Garcia don't seem to be in the business of taking a pay cut. And a lot of guys who haven't stepped up in their careers, like Ryan Garcia, a lot of guys who ain't took risks in their careers, they not gonna take risks for sure money. They want to take risks for getting overpaid. A lot of these dudes getting 3 million for non-title fights or title fights versus vagabonds versus bums versus fighters that don't deserve to get that much money. They don't deserve to get that much money against. So you gonna ask them to take less money to fight tough opposition? No. Ryan Garcia is not gonna take less money to fight better opposition, because for one, he don't want to fight no better opposition. Ryan Garcia, he don't believe in himself. Ryan Garcia not gonna have to gamble on himself. All the greats pretty much gambled on themselves at one point. Mayweather, Hagler, Ali, These punks today don't want to gamble on themselves because they being pampered. Everything is being given to them prematurely. They ain't have to earn shit in boxing. The matchmaking is perfect. The ring size is perfect. The glove is perfect. The opponent is perfect. The hype and the market around them are perfect. And at the end of the day, we can blame Golden Boy for not getting the deal done, but I just think Ryan Garcia a brat. He don't want to fight nobody. He do all this shit talking, I'm ready to step up, but you didn't want to fight Linares. You priced yourself out for that fight. You didn't want to fight, you don't want to fight Luke Campbell, it don't look like. You priced yourself at that fight. At the end of the day, this is a non-title fight. However you look at it, it's a title eliminator. Why do you think you deserve $1 million? If anything, you deserve like 400,000, 500,000. People saying, well, shouldn't he get what he deserved because he putting his life on the line? Every time we walk outside that door of our houses, go to work, get behind the wheel, walking up and down the street. Some of us got dangerous jobs, you know what I'm saying? On the boat, in the air, in the plane, no matter what you're doing, it's a risk. Life is a risk. You shouldn't have got into boxing if you were scared to take risks. You know what I'm saying? That dude, I'm telling you, man, tomorrow's the purse bid, and I can first see him, whoever win the purse bid, and they said, we bet, $2 million on the purse bid, and in this situation, what I understand, since it's a title eliminator, or IBF interim title, ain't no belt on line, it's a 50-50 split. So if somebody bid $2 million on the fight, Ryan get $1 million, Luke get $1 million. Will Ryan still be happy with getting $1 million? Who knows? I don't know what he asking for behind the scenes from a Golden Boy Matchroom to make this fight happen. Luke Campbell, he made over $1.2 million fighting Lomachenko in the O2 arena. But he fortunate to come back and get a fight of this magnitude to produce a mandatory in Devin Haney coming off a loss. So he shouldn't be fucking complaining. He get 2 really good opportunities. Fuck the paydays. He get 2 really good opportunities to get back and become a world champion for the first time. He's 0-2 in world championship fights. He lost to who did he lose at first to? Jorge Linares in a competitive fight. His father had just died during that camp, and then he lost to Lomachenko, which was a really good, more competitive, a better competitive fight than most people gave credit to. And I told you he would be competitive. He just don't have no dog in him. He fought the wrong fight. And Ryan Garcia, imagine him getting to the world championship stage and contending for a title. His punk ass to turn the title shot down. Talking about, oh man, this ain't enough money. This, that, and the third. People got to understand it's the pandemic. Did they not understand that the zone don't have no more money? Do they keep up with the press clippings? The zone can't even afford to give Callum Smith $1 million to fight Canelo. So if they can't give Callum Smith, a world champion who sends the #1 super middleweight in the world, ranking wise, which I don't believe that to be true, if they can't give him an extra $1 million to fight Canelo, then why would they overpay you? You ain't no champ. You a chump. You a prospect. But hey, Eddie Hearn can try it, but I got a feeling Ryan gonna pull out if the money ain't right. Especially if they bid like something like $1 million and they winning for it, and it's 500,000. If I'm Floyd should bid on that shit and win it. $2 million pocket change for Floyd. It should be. Floyd can promote Ryan Garcia next fight. Put it right on Showtime. Have Ryan and Luke fighting on Showtime. The zone to be hurt. This is a great time for the ops to jump in and win this purse bid. Great time. Top rank. You know what I'm saying? Your schedule don't look too strong. I know Loma and T.O. is done. For what I heard, your schedule don't look too strong. Right now, I add Ryan and Luke Campbell to the schedule. You know what I'm saying? That's better than Burchett and fucking Oscar Valdez. You can put them as the co-main event. We know how that's gonna end in an ass whooping for Valdez. Why not? But Eddie Hearn might have an inside track because he feel that he can do it with fans. And if he can do it with fans, he gonna make it. He probably feel like he'll make his money back. But to be honest, after that, you probably not gonna make no real good money with this fight. You probably get the rights, the royalties to the fight. You know what I'm saying? The network might reimburse you the money to put the fight on the network, so you can get this money back if you don't bid too high. But the fans is what will really put it over the top. But Eddie Hearn said he want to do it at the O2 Arena, and he sound like he gonna be in the purse bid. And I think it's a blind bid. It ain't like 45, 35. We got 35 over there. It ain't like that. I think they all, put their bid in, and then they send it to a sanctioned belt body, the WBC, and it's a blind bid. The highest bid, gets awarded the fight. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean the fight's gonna go on. So if Luke don't like his number, he said, well, I'm pulling out. If Ryan don't like his number, well, I'm pulling out. So then this doesn't mean the fight's gonna go down. If Ryan don't like his number for this fight, he's not gonna take it. So, so that is what it is. So it'd be interesting. If I'm Al, if I'm Floyd, I'm looking to get into, that fight and put that fight on Premier Boxing Champions, man. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, response, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. But anytime you need to reach out, man, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook group, all my links in the description. YouTube question, business inquiry, sponsorship, or you just want to chop it up about boxing. Twitter's the fast way, then Instagram, then Facebook. All the links in the description. Like I said, Facebook group there as well. And also, don't sleep on Oscar De La Hoya bidding for the fight, which I don't think Oscar got money to bid on the fight. But hey, let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV, we gone.